So thank you for joining us for this 15-minute franchisee interview. I have my friend Sagar joining me here today. How are you this afternoon?
Hey Jen, I'm doing well, doing absolutely well on this election day. How about yourself?
I'm great. Thank you. Okay, so why don't we start with just general introductions? If you would please let our audience know name, how long you have been franchising, and where you are a franchise owner with Right at Home.
Got it. So my name is Sagar Patel. I am located in the great city of Calabasas, California. I became a Right at Home franchisee, I guess officially in October or September was it? And
Hmm.
I opened about in March officially to the public. I
Yes.
have a single territory and I cover the key communities, including Calabasas, Woodland Hills, Westlake Village, Thousand Oaks, and others in the LA and Ventura County.
Okay, so just for clarity for our listeners, Sagar joined, he signed his franchise agreement about a year ago at this time, and his office has been open around 8 months or so at this point. So, relatively new franchisee. I have spoken to relatively new franchisees as well as franchise owners that have been in the system for 20 plus years. Either way, it's going to be super helpful information for our listeners. So, let's start with what your background was before you joined the Right at Home system.
Yeah, great question. So before Ride at Home, my career, I guess, was rooted in business management and technology. It's where I kind of learned building scalable operations and working with high performing teams. But really, my inspiration to enter the home care industry was personal. When my father-in-law needed caregiving, I experienced firsthand the impact of compassionate, professional care that can have on really his quality of life and the family's quality of life.
Mhm.
That experience fundamentally changed me. I knew that I wanted to dedicate my skills and business acumen to an industry that can go beyond profits. And I feel truly happy to support families during some of their most vulnerable moments. So that is really what led me to join the Ride at Home franchisee.
Okay. Okay. So to just to confirm, you didn't have any home care experience prior to joining Right at Home.
None.
Is that correct? Okay. None. And very compelling reason. So thank you for sharing that story. Similar to other people who join the Right at Home system, you have to have a passion for this,
Mhm.
and this is certainly something that you experience in your day to day life, and you decided to join the Right at Home system and become a business owner in this field, which leads me to why Right at Home? Because I, along with everybody else watching, know that you have a lot of options when it comes to purchasing a home care business, franchising or not franchising. So, what specifically about Right at Home made you choose this path versus someone else?
So I would say Ride at Home stood out to me because of its strong reputation and proven commitment to quality care. So I did extensive research evaluating various companies, and Right at Home's culture of compassion and support align perfectly with my own values.
Okay.
This isn't about a company that doesn't just hand you a business model and expect you to figure it out alone. Right at Home actively invests in its franchisees' success. They provide tools, training, resources to provide franchisees, and they're exceptional in what they do. The support I got from the moment I signed on, I think I would have been quite delayed and lost from submitting my license to getting all of my all of the things I needed to do to get opened,
Yeah.
which went as far as compliances. And I felt confident joining Right at Home would allow me to make a meaningful difference. And that was really the deciding factor for me.
Okay. And then there was a reason why I pointed out, like, okay, so you didn't have any home care experience before you joined Right at Home. And the reason why I confirmed that with you is because of what you just said just now, that there, it sounds like there was a lot of help and support and guidance that you received when you first joined the Right at Home system. And those are things that you don't necessarily get when you open your own independently owned business.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure about other franchise concepts, but love to hear that that's what you received when you joined the Right at Home system. Okay, so let's think about when you first opened your office 8 months ago
Mhm.
and where you are now. So if you could describe what your life was like, brutal honesty, what your life was like when you first opened your business, what the day to day looked like, and here you are several months later, what does it look like now? How has it, those pre-opening opening days for our audience, and then talk about kind of how things have transitioned since you first opened your business 8 months ago.
So when we first opened up our business, it was pretty slow. We were still focused on a lot of the administrative duties,
Mm-hmm.
making sure we were compliant, we had our paperwork in order. But it was some of that stuff should have been taken care of. But that's a whole separate
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Things were slow. We were waiting for the phone to ring. It wasn't, I was also figuring out how to get more business, dialing the phone, etc. And I didn't really have a structured schedule and was all over the place.
Okay.
Uh, Fast forward now, I think that's 8 months later. I'm still figuring it out, to be honest,
Yep.
but really, my day begins early. I try to stay focused, staying ahead of daily operations. I do review a lot of our client schedules, ensuring that our caregivers are fully prepared and briefed
Mm-hmm.
on any unique needs that our clients may have.
Mm-hmm.
My mornings now include check-ins with my team to review client feedback, address any scheduling challenges. I'm highly involved with our clients and their families. I prioritize connecting with my caregivers and my clients, and I'm also out there, boots on the ground. I'm still fairly small staff, so I do a lot of the sales and marketing. So I'm trying to build good relationships. I do have a lot of structure now in my day, and we're almost at about 300 hours, and business is picking up, so which is good.
Okay. And so what would you say, which which part of the support that Right at Home provides, which do you feel is the most valuable to you as you're starting up your business?
So besides working with corporate, I have felt that having the network of other ride at home owners have been extremely valuable to me. I rely on them constantly in terms of their experience, problem solving, their feedback. It has given me a lot of inspiration to take from them, right? I'm not here to reinvent the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is quite successful in LA, being that it is the hotspot in the country, I'd say. So that's been really critical in my growth and my success. I've had some fires where they've come in and they've supported me. So I would say just having that network of owners is incredibly invaluable. That every owner is more than willing to help and pick up our phone call whenever I call, even if it's at 9 p.m. at night.
Great. Awesome. Okay. So, what is one piece of advice that you can offer to a prospective right at home franchise owner? So, this is somebody who is watching this who hasn't quite joined the right at home system yet. Any advice that you could give them as they're doing their research on potentially joining the right at home system?
Um, I'd say my one advice would be to go into the business with a full-hearted commitment and genuine passion for helping others.
Okay.
Right at Home franchise isn't just about running a business, it's about really improving the life and supporting families. It's really about an opportunity to make a profound impact. And I think you'll only be successful if you truly care about the mission. So take advantage of every training, every networking opportunity, every resource the Right at Home provides. Listen to the clients, listen to the caregivers with empathy, lead with authenticity, and you'll bring your hard dedication. And I think you'll find a lot of reward in this profession.
Awesome. That was great. I wish everybody said that exactly, Sagar. That was such a wonderful response. Thank you so much for saying that. Okay. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I appreciate you, and I know our listeners do as well. I know you're busy guys, so thank you for taking the time to do this.
No, thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. Let's connect more and have a good rest of your day.
Okay, thanks. You as well. Goodbye.
Bye bye.